Hello there. Well, scooter was delivered 14th of August. Nice delivery guy, Lawrence, semi-retired. Does he to earn himself a bit of extra pension. If he worked 3 days a week, I'd probably get it a day earlier, but there you go. Fair play to him. Nice chap, went through the old rigmarole. And there she is, the old scooter. Let's see if I can flip this camera around. Probably not new to these gubbins. So, there she is. Now, he delivered it on the 14th of August. It was junking down with rain. So I did say, let's give nip out for a little bit of petrol. But when we turned it on, the fuel gauge was full. Lawrence said, oh, they must have liked you, because usually you only get a gallon. And it was full to the brim, to be fair. But with the weather the way it was, I didn't fancy going out. So I just took it out in between the showers, quick jaunt round the block. He went through how everything worked, how the seat opens and the fuel cap opens, and give me a little bit of info about the servicing. The running in period, 300 mile. Keep the revs down low. He said the engine oil's got a thin oil in it. He said so that's just to flush the engine out, get through your first service, and then you'll be good to go. Okay. So I've religiously stuck to his plan. It was difficult. It's like having tooth pulled. I didn't use it for work on the first day because I was a bit worried about this thin oil, and obviously I didn't want to blow my scooter up on the first week. So I was just using it to go to the local shops, go to the bank, nip round, just putting miles on it really. But it was a slow process. When you've been at work all week, last thing you want to do is go for a ride on a scooter, especially in the rain. And that was it. And yeah, so I've got it up. Keep it down below 4,000 revs, he said. It takes 4,000 revs just to get it going. So I was a bit worried about that. But then the revs drop down as the speed increases. And yeah, I've kept the speeds down for the first, well, it was 3, I think it was 2.5 weeks. And it was booked in for its service on the 5th of September. So there you go. I took it up for its service, 5th of September. I explained that the first 3 weeks, 2 weeks of riding, I'd lost a few bolts. Because you do check things, we're supposed to. The exhaust cover had fell off, so 2 bolts had fell out of there. 1 bolt on the back mudguard, the nut had fell off, so that was just flapping in the wind. When I took it for the service, I did tell the mechanic what had happened. I said, just, you know, and he said, yeah, okay, and that was it. The service cost me £53 some odd pence, about 54 quid. It took them about an hour. The service schedule, all it said was he'd changed the oil, inspected everything. He never replaced the missing nut on the mudguard. He didn't replace the clamp on the exhaust, but I didn't expect him to do that, to be fair, because it's more of a, just covers up the exhaust pipe, so it's not like a stock item or something. But I did expect him to replace the missing nut off the mudguard. But I come away £54 lighter. I asked a question about the next service. She wrote it down on the receipt for me. She reckoned it's going to be about £85, and the next service is due 932 mile. It's already got 311 mile on the clock, so at this rate it's going to spend more time being serviced than ridden. So I'm going to have a look into what's involved and what have you. When the bike was delivered, there's no paperwork, it's all done online. No owner's manual telling you what's what. You sort of just left out there on your own. I suppose that's to do with the cheap price. The only thing I got was the 2 keys and a little toolkit, and that's that. So another short vid just to bring you up to date, and I'll be back soon. Thank you.